So I'm a little bit nervous this morning, as any person would just on the day of their wedding. But I think that over the course of our engagement, especially between Jessica and I, the nervousness has disappeared quite a lot. I'm not as afraid because she's proven to be a woman of incredible character. And you know, another thing that makes me really calm is that they tell you it takes a village to raise a kid, right? That you need lots of different people, lots of different parties and influences to make a healthy child, but they don't tell you that it takes a village to make a healthy marriage. And I'm really confident not only in her character, but also in the people that we're surrounded by, the people that we intentionally surround ourselves by, with their character, their support, their prayer over us. So of course I'm a little bit nervous, as any person would, but I'm going with this with joyful expectation. I'm coming into this knowing that, you know, I'm gonna be with a beautiful wife, we're gonna have hopefully an exciting life together, and today's definitely a milestone. It's not the end, but it's the first day of that incredible journey. And I cannot wait to join it with Jessica, a person who time and time again has shown me that she is an absolutely incredible person.
My first impression of Sandy when I first met him, oh, he's cute. But at the time I was dating someone else, so I didn't really think much, but he was a good friend. When I was in need, he was there. So, yeah, he was a good friend.
Apakah menurut kamu Sandy itu cowok paling ganteng dan baik sedunia?
Jujur ya?
Di hadapan Tuhan itu harus jujur.
Baik iya, ganteng enggak?
So, you know, I've always been a warrior in my life. Not somebody who fights strong, but somebody who's... And out of all the fears that I have in my life, one of the biggest fears is I'm not going to be a good husband. I've been surrounded by so many amazing people, but not too many healthy marriages. And out of all the things that I'm afraid of, I'm afraid that I'm not going to do well, I'm afraid we're not going to end up well. And for a long time, I thought that it'd be better if I didn't marry rather than mess up. But I think with you we'll make it. I think with you we can go the distance. I think with you we can do it. And so, before God, our Lord, on this day forward, I take you, Jessica Felisa Nilam, to be my lawfully wedded wife, to cherish, have, and hold in the warmest summers, in the coldest winters, in the days of our strength and in the days of our disease, in the days of lack and in the days of abundance. I promise not to hold you responsible for my happiness, but I promise to strive each day to make our home a place of laughter and warmth. I promise not to hold you responsible for my growth, but I promise to strive to become a better man each day, admitting wrong when I am and forgiving when you are. I promise you we will fight. I promise you we will have hard times, but I also promise that I'm not going to leave or abandon you. I promise to be open, to take down my walls in my life that guard me from you, that we may love each other furiously. All these things I promise, longer than when our backs start to hurt, longer than when we grow white hair, longer than when we're in wheelchairs and old and wrinkly. That is, until we enter into eternity and see our God face to face. I want you to know that I love you, that I cherish you, and that I'm doing this because I trust you. Now to him who is able to do far greater than any of us can imagine, I give me and our marriage into his hands. This is my vow.
When I was younger, I thought I knew what I was looking for in a man. But then as I walked with God, He showed me the type of man I should marry and that I should start praying for him. I should pray for someone who loves God more than me, someone who loves his family, someone who is honest, and everything else would be a bonus. Guess what? He gave me you. Baby, you are everything I prayed for and so much more. Here we are, at the beginning of a new chapter together. I couldn't imagine spending my life with anyone else. In fact, I wouldn't want to do life with anyone else but you. When I see you, I see a man who wears his heart on his sleeves. You taught me to be honest, vulnerable, and forgiving with myself and with others. You saw my flaws and imperfections, and you loved me anyway. I'm excited to embark on this lifelong journey with you, and I can't wait to see what God has in store for both of us. As we surrender our marriage and future together to God, I pray that God would grant me the wisdom to be a godly wife, to be your partner and your equal, as we seek first the glory of His kingdom and aim to please God in whatever we do. I will try my best to be patient and loving, to give you space when you need it, to be quick to forgive, and be humble enough to admit when I'm wrong. I promise to take care of you, to love you generously, and make sure you feel loved. I promise to be on your side, even on your darkest days. I promise to be faithful to you, to always choose you and choose us. I'm looking forward to spending the rest of my life growing and changing with you. So, in the presence of the Lord, Romo and his church, our dear family and friends, I, Jessica Felisa Nilam, take you, Sanderson Oni, to be my lawful husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer and poorer, in sickness and in health, until death do us part.
First and foremost, the way that he loves God just caught me. Then I know that's the man who I want to spend my life with, because I want him to lead this marriage, and I know that he would do it well. And the way that he loves his family, the way that he cares for his friends and the one he loves and cares about, that's how I know that he's the one.
I hope that at the end of our marriage, which is the end of one of our lives, that she'll love me and I'll love her even more. I hope that our families will see us as an example of what a good marriage looks like. I hope that people will see us for what a good marriage looks like. And I hope that through our marriage that a lot of people will be able to love more fearlessly. And that's the hope for my marriage.